Hello, I'm Ralph Bird and I'm a gig builder from Devon. The layout of a gig, you can see in this one, it's got 6 rowers and a coxswain. They have sort of wooden footrest where the rowers can put their feet against and jam themselves in a big sea. They don't get sort of thrown out, and that's really how it works. Gigs are traditionally built, we use the same materials, copper nails. They're copper fastened. There's 4,000 nails in a gig altogether, near enough, and they're riveted up. Each one of those, that's a nail through, and then what we call a rove put on and beat up. And there's a nail really every 3 inches, whichever way you go in the boat. So they're very, very strongly built. Gigs generally take, well, they take me about 5.5 months, because I work entirely on my own. I choose to do that because I'm too difficult to get on with, really. Most of the other builders, they seem to have 2 people, which obviously you can get going a lot faster and get the boat out a bit quicker than that. But as I say, I do prefer to work on my own. If I want to stop for a cup of tea whenever I want, I can. You know, so that's how it goes. That's the way it is. As I say, it takes me about 5.5 months from start to launching. I did an apprenticeship as a boat builder many years ago now in Falmouth. It was repair work and then on to yacht building, and things just went on from there. But I was always interested in the gigs as a teenager. I started rowing when I was in them when I was sort of in my teens, and I was just fascinated by that you could row in something so old and was still being used. And I got into the history of it, and I always say what became a teenage interest became a middle-aged obsession, and it sort of almost ruled my life from then up to now. But I've loved every minute of it. It's been wonderful, really. This is my 27th gig. I'm getting the hang of it now. They don't leak anymore. I don't need to hollow out a big log like I did the first one. And I've got 2 more to do, and they'll be going with this one to Wales, and I plan to finish then next year. Nobody ever believes it. They just laugh at me when I say I'm going to retire, but I'm not going to retire. I've got too many other things to do. I've loved every minute of the building of gigs ever since I've been involved with them, and I shall continue to be involved with them in a big way. But I shan't be. I'm 65 next year, and I've loved it. And when I finish, I want to finish still enjoying it. I don't want it to get it to be a chore. I just want to finish that way because there are other things to do. I plan to go on and do a lot more research into this history of the gigs. I'm involved with the county racing, and that's where it'll go, and there are other things to do. Life is too short to stick to one thing. That will be just a chapter that's finished, and we go on to the next one.